New romances and old tensions collide as we check in on the lives of Andy, Karen, Danny, Sabrina, and Fatima 3 months later. That's the episode synopsis for Tyler Perry Sister Season 7, Episode 1. The name of the episode will be New Beginnings, y'all. Okay, so I talked about this, I think in yesterday's video, about KJ Smith, aka Andy, doing a little voiceover, saying what happened in the previous seasons, in season 6 and everything. I said, do y'all think that's what they're gonna open with and give us like a rundown of what happened in regards to Danny being grabbed? What's that the last thing? Oh, Fatima, Zach, Michael, they had took Michael out the house and ran off. I think those are the two things that ended. I think we got a little finalization of the Gary situation, didn't we? But let's go through the season 7 trailer again. So on the season 7 trailer, they included scenes from season 6. Did y'all notice that? The whole Penelope, Andy, Fatima confronting Gary or whatever. Then they show Andy, she got on like this blue little suit or blue blazer or whatever, and she's looking at some documents. In regards to her, they show Fatima coming up to her and said Gary's being investigated by the FBI. What else do they show? Sabrina telling Andy and Karen that I wonder what Danny was at. I ain't see Danny in that scene. Maybe she was at work. But yeah, I ain't see her in that scene. Because we know, obviously, what's her name? Danny made it because they show her talking to Tony. We finna get to that in a minute. Karen is in 2 different scenes. They show her at the hospital. The lady is turning a little monitor thing around to her, and her face says either disappointment or shock or something like that. Then they show another scene with her coming to Zach and Fatima's house, and she at the door. She like, I had a DNA test. I had a DNA test done. She should say I had another. Did she say I had another DNA test? Or regardless, she said a DNA test, y'all. But instead of all the scenes we seen her in, that and this one right here, who we gonna Danny? There's 2 scenes with Danny. There's one where 2 kids are standing right there. If you don't look closely or rewind it, you'll miss it. Because at first, when they first played it, I missed it. But yeah, it's 2. Look like a little girl and a little boy or whatever. And Danny has on yellow. It looked like one of those little silk or satin robes or whatever. Or something like that. I ain't gonna say it. Kind of like lingerie or whatever. And she's closing it up and she looks shocked or surprised. And then they show another scene where she's back at the airport with Tony. And he's like, you knew what it was when you signed up for it. Deal with it or you can move on. I mean, in fact, y'all already know I spoke on it. I said he was right though. If she knew about the kids and everything, it's not a shock. I guess she might not have been expecting them to come over. Who knows? It looked like she might be at Tony's place, actually. That might be what it is. She might be trying to surprise Tony and then the kids walk in or whatever. That's what I'm guessing. Y'all know we don't seen enough shows to know there could be a possibility. Who else? I did Andy. They don't really show nothing in regards to Fatima. No, they show Zach and Fatima. Look like they're talking to Andy. Look like they're talking to Andy or whatever. They don't show Michael or anything. They don't show Heather. Who else we got? They show Hayden. They show Hayden. Y'all know how I feel about that. They always show it hating. Oh, I know now. They said Andy's supposed to be talking to somebody new, and he's supposed to be from her past. He was a lawyer too, but they reconnect or something. Somebody uploaded on Instagram. Y'all, they be posting on Instagram. If you got an Instagram account, it be all over Instagram. They be sharing it and stuff. Now I don't know where they get it from. When I do my synopsis again, I said this before, but somebody asked me in the comments. They say, where do I be getting this information? The synopsis, I get it from Google. It be on Google. I don't want to say the people who created Tyler Perry, but how they do the episode guide and stuff, that's where I get it from. But the other stuff, I get it from Instagram or Facebook or something like that. Where we stop it? I think, was it Zach and Fatima? They didn't show nothing. They just showed Fatima saying that Gary's being investigated. They show Gary. He's on the phone. He's like, she not going to know what hit her. Is he talking about Andy or is he talking about Penelope? I also want to know if Penelope and Gary still together. They show her in the background when he on the phone saying she ain't going to know what hit her. She's standing in pink. She got on pink. She's in the door. Then they show her with the same outfit on going through his files after he leave or whatever. What else? Who did we not get? We did Karen. We did Andy. Andy coming out the place with some guy. Oh, Gary's in the car. Gary's in the car with the weapon. We already did a rundown, but I don't think all that's gonna happen in one episode, y'all. I don't think everything is gonna happen in one episode. They usually go back and do I guess since it's the first episode, they not gonna do, when they do the trailer for that specific episode or whatever. But they definitely gonna do it for episode 2, y'all. Sabrina, all they show with her again is freezing. She's telling the girl she gonna freeze her eggs. Then they show her at the hospital. She's looking at the paper, the little paper thing. They said her partner's not gonna want eggs. I said her partner not gonna want eggs. Jesus. Some people be editing their stuff out when they make a mistake. Sometimes I do, but I don't know. I'm not gonna edit this out. Her partner don't want eggs. Jesus. What was I trying to say? Her partner don't want kids. I wonder if it's rich. I want to see. Oh, also, I wonder if we finna get some background information on the men. I don't know. They don't look like, that's not the, why I said don't look like Jordan. It's definitely not Jordan. It's somebody that Andy, I guess, went to law school with or something like that, or used to work with. But yeah, this definitely not him. That's definitely not Jordan. So where did Jordan go? And since Penelope gonna still be on the screen, is we gonna see Jordan? But yeah, look, Danny and Tony still involved. We don't know if Sabrina's partner is rich yet. We don't know if Andy gonna start out talking to Jordan, or it didn't work after 3 months, or it was too awkward because of the Penelope situation. We don't know yet. We don't know. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I already said, look, we did Danny. Danny's there. She made it, obviously. Andy and Gary. It's something in that scene. Hayden was asking Gary, is he sure about that? And he's basically, yeah. So I don't know, y'all. I think that's everything. They should have showed one episode preview or whatever. I still feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts down below. Y'all think this is going to be a good episode, especially since it's new writers for this season? I don't know. I'm hoping that they do enough to show us, like, or explain to us what happened at the end of season 6 or whatever. But at the same time, introduce season 7 with a bang. Like, everything tied together. That's what I'm trying to say. Everything ties together good. Like, but yeah, I'm ready to see that episode. But that's it, y'all. Let me know down below y'all thoughts. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, this is, have a great rest of the day and be safe. Hey y'all, if you're looking for more ways to support me, you can sign up for the DLC Crew Text Club. It's a motivational group. You'll get 4 encouraging messages per month until the end of December, next December, 2024. It's a one-time fee of $10. The link is in the description, as well as how you can contact me if you have more questions. Until next time, deuces.